All right, sorry guys. I added everyone in here. We're trying a new software, so yeah.
Great time to try new software.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let me see if I can get this. Oh my goodness, maybe we should have not have done this like that.
We're,
We just see Walter's pretty
we're,
face.
hi, Walter.
Hello.
Oh my
All right,
goodness.
hold on. Dynamic scene. All right.
Okay, so me and Dark.
What up? What up?
Heidi ho. Okay.
And here we go.
Look
Here
at
we
that.
go.
All of us.
Beautiful.
Here.
People don't
How's
understand how
everyone?
difficult new software is.
Where do we see chat?
I,
Comments. Oh, there,
right
there
to
we
your
go.
left. Yeah, right to your left. It will show up in the.
Yeah, we're trying a new comment. This is a lot more user friendly, I guess you can say. Not yet.
I've
Well, it's not
never heard of this.
user friendly.
Oh,
It's actually
although we're
a lot less
retarded.
user friendly, but it's a lot more.
More
I
like
guess you could
creator friendly, but in the beginning maybe less user friendly. Like it's got a lot of perks for creators, like
a
music.
lot of customizable things.
Yeah, like you could be like introducing, ladies and gentlemen, John Crump.
Yeah, it has a lot of stuff, but we're
And then you
working
could
on
be
it.
like introducing Flying Rich.
Flying Rich. Kaboom!
Yeah, so it's definitely interesting. But we're going to be talking about
Hey,
something
hey,
kind
Walt,
of
whatever
cool.
you have, you might want to drop it low because we're on YouTube. Whatever you're holding. Is that what? Okay, okay. I thought it was something different. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we're good. All right, we're good. We're good. Never mind.
Oh, where can I change my name?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
That's something you should. Yeah, yeah. Where did you find the software, John?
I Googling it.
The internet.
The internets.
Email title.
I would just
Mr.
like to point out I got a 9-hour print going right now with a new bed on my printer and a new filament guide. I'm telling you, I am having high hopes. Okay, super
Nice.
high hopes.
Nice.
When I wake up tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have an Assassin's Creed.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and just talk about what we're going to be talking about. We are doing a build off, and the build off is kind of really cool. And it is sponsored by Anderson. And Anderson is a good friend of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing a large caliber build off with, um, like it's a pistol or SBR. And with that, you can build it whatever caliber you want. It's going to be based on Anderson parts, like the
Oh, are
receiver
you
and
saying
everything.
I could just put an Anderson AR-15 lower on my 50 BMG and I'd be done?
Nope, nope. It's got to be a
Absolutely
pistol.
not.
It's got to be a
Gotta be
pistol,
a
not
pistol?
bolt action. We
That
discussed
could
it.
be a pistol.
No,
So hold on. So Crump, you said something interesting. You said
I heard that too.
you said large caliber AR pistol
So, or
or SBR. Are we? I thought this
I,
was.
this was just pistol. We were not. We did not.
Oh well, no. Well, then
I,
I'm automatically going to lose because I've already started.
Well, so
I,
is.
I vote for SPR. I vote for SPR. I vote for
I mean,
SPR.
I
if
say
we
give it
all
a pass.
if
I'm
we,
I'm okay with Crumpy competing in SBR
yeah,
land.
if we, as long as we all talk about it and give the okay or the no, because like that's all I'm saying.
Well, for Walter in particular, I know what he's trying to, a general idea what he's trying to do. He would be happy with an SBR. Um,
Because it's gonna
as
be
long,
it's gonna look exactly the same, except one will have a brace on it, and the other one will have a stock on the back.
and you have SOT superpowers. All right. Well, John, all I'm going to say, all I would say is hopefully the tax stamp comes in before said due date.
Dude, the tax stamp's going to come in. Don't worry.
Well, I don't know what you got going on. I hey.
He's like, I know people.
Trust me,
Hey.
they know my name.
Hey,
I
like
They
have
know
force
you.
powers.
So, unfortunately, Kyle with Anderson Manufacturing wasn't able to be here this evening, but we're introducing our large bore AR pistol competition, which is now an AR large bore pistol slash SBR. We'll call
Or
it little
can I
AR
interrupt here,
competition.
Crump? Are
Yeah,
you bidding
sure. Rich,
against
go
me on
ahead.
Gunbroker?
No, I'm not.
That would be epic if he was. Oh my god.
Dude, I sent you the other auction, man.
I'm
It's
telling you right now, if that was just Crump behind the computer, like, oh,
well,
Rich just did this.
there was a whole conversation earlier, and Crump was like, "How much is it? What is it?
Where is it?
Where is it?"
What is
Yeah,
it? What title is it?
I did
every
send
every
him the
time
link.
Rich bids like X amount, he's just like $1.01.
2 minutes away.
Well,
2
you know
minutes.
that every time that someone bids on it, it adds 15 minutes to the auction, which
Yeah,
is
Right.
it sucks.
ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
hate that shit. I
Yeah,
really
that
Yeah.
do.
you can't snipe, and I'm a professional sniper. I'm saying with
All
one
right.
second, 1 second.
So okay, so we're doing a for everyone who is joining us now. We are kicking off what we are calling the Great American Big Bore AR Pistol Build Off, sponsored by Anderson Manufacturing. We have us 5 contestants on the screen right now. And let's who wants to kind of get into some of the rules that we have and what to expect.
Well, we
I
Well,
have
I
some
mean, it
rules,
was
and
your idea, so you go for it, man.
Oh
Yeah,
well, I don't want to just bogart the stream, like
Bogart.
I
Bogart
okay,
away.
okay,
ladies and
so
gentlemen, shooting
Excellent.
gallery.
yeah. So I was kind of the brainchild behind this whole thing. I wanted to, since it's been kind of you guys have done builds in the past. I wasn't a part of the last two because I was behind the enemy lines on one of them,
Where you're
but
broke.
yeah, I was broke too, and I was also behind the enemy lines of
I
Massachusetts.
should make that joke. I've been broke. I don't know about Crump. Crump's
Dude, I've been broke.
Yeah,
Trust
it's
me.
We've all been broke.
yeah.
Trust me.
Dark.
No.
You don't have to raise your hand. We know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, the past couple guns that everyone has done,
Minute.
it's 5.56, 2.23, shortest pistol. All right, cool. Let's do something a little bit more unique. We all have very creative personalities on this stream. Let's try and get together. And since we've all kind of really, you know, garnered a really good friendship with the guys over at Anderson Manufacturing, they've been nothing but supportive of all of us, especially since we're kind of all smaller
I gotta
channels.
say, Kyle Wade, other than Walt, like as far as manufacturers go, Kyle Wade has been crazy cool.
Yeah, Kyle is a
Great.
straight gangster.
Kyle
Like,
is an incredible human being, and we want to say thank you to Kyle and Anderson Manufacturing. We love you. We love you, Kyle. Dude, who is
Yeah.
messing with the sound effects? Okay, chill. All right.
I don't even know
Just
who's
kidding.
messing with.
It
I was
was
gonna say.
I don't have those
I'm just joking. It was-
Okay. I was
Yes,
like, dude, I know my
yes,
printer's
yes.
going. I know my printer's going. Like, leave me alone,
Oh,
Dark. Stop
what?
yelling at me.
So what do you guys think about
Make
the
confetti and make celebration
what do you guys
noises.
think about the like the comments automatically being added?
Dude, I
I
love
like it.
it.
They're
Yeah, I
auto
like that. Yeah. That's a really good feature. I definitely like to try this out on the podcast next time. Well, maybe not this coming week because I got a really
so
cool
Dark.
guest. But
I
so
won.
yeah, you won the. Okay, awesome. So Rich won the contest, and John was
Good.
not trying to snipe him.
That is good for all of us because that's money that you will not be putting into the big board.
So yeah, so I decided, hey, let's all kind of get together. And Walt, since I work at Safety Harbor Firearms, he heard about this through the grapevine, and he just decided to be a savage and wanted to join in so he could attempt to beat us all.
Nice.
But so I brought it up to the guys and said, let's do an AR pistol build contest, but this time let's ump the ante and open it up to AR-15 or through AR-10 receivers through Anderson. Let's do big bore stuff, make it kind of cool, make it a little bit different, get our creativity going. We have a lot of criteria involved where it goes to shooting slash functionality, the cool factor, shortest factor, um, caliber, all that stuff. We have a ton of different criteria, but one of the things we did want to put up was we had some other rules like time. In the past, guys, when we've all done these when they've done the build process, build contest, I might add, it's we're waiting on this, we're waiting on this. It's okay. We have a hard cutoff date of December 10th. All these guns need to be built. Gives us enough time before Christmas because I know during Christmas a lot of us might take breaks from doing YouTube content, going on vacation, seeing family, what have you. So this is an opportunity for us to have a good amount of time and get the parts that we need, test out, and even get out to places for Cerakote engravings, you name it. But we brought this up to our man Kyle at Anderson, and he was like, "I love it." And we had a little powwow with him the other day, and it went great. So he's like, "Hey, all systems are go. Let's do this." So that's kind of the brainchild of this.
Well, okay. He did have.
Yeah, he had
Very
one
stiff-
one little critique, and you can go ahead and explain that one.
No, it's okay. It's your baby. You can go ahead.
Okay, so obviously we're using Anderson receivers, Anderson parts as much as possible. Um, we wanted to make sure we were being respectful to Anderson. You know, all of us have you know all of us have a little bit of a dark sense of humor. And he decided to say, "Yeah, no, everything's all good, but we're open to everything."
No dead ATF agents.
Yeah, he said,
No,
"This
no
this
sleepy
isn't
room.
in anybody in particular. Dark, you in particular are not allowed to do dead ATF agents."
Yeah, yeah.
And or human reproductive organs.
Yeah,
Whoa,
Unless they're
did,
really
did we say
small.
that?
We
Did we
did.
say? Oh, that's right. We did say. Dang it! I got to rethink
He
my
said
whole
if you sneak
theme.
one in,
Yeah, if you said if you sneak a pecker in there, it's okay. But
yeah. If you sneak it in there and you figure out a way to do it, hey,
Sneak
all
a pecker.
I do. Well, you know what? I
that's
do
your
It's the story
know.
of my life.
I do know for 100% fact that Jay with Liberty Bell Firearms is very good at sneaking peckers into his friends' builds when he does Cerakote work for them. He lasers a big, throbbing, veiny pecker inside their upper receiver.
Jay from Liberty Bell
I've seen it.
Firearms, if you were listening to this right now, because
Don't listen.
I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. I'm going to be showcasing Liberty Bell Firearms on my particular build, and
Oh,
it's gonna.
now they're gonna know. Now they're gonna know.
No, they don't. They don't know what it's
so
going to look like. We're not going to.
Maybe.
right now, I'm not collabing with anyone.
Yeah,
I'm clapping with Banksy.
who are you collabing with?
Banks.
Banksy.
Who's that?
What?
Banksy.
Who's
Who's,
Banksy, the
oh,
artist that uses firearms and grenades in all of his artwork?
I've never heard of him.
No, I'm not.
I don't. I'm the
For
only
some
time.
reason,
Dark. The only time.
Rich told Dark I was collaborating with Banksy. Banksy, basically, if he collaborated with me, what that would mean is that I would have like a $50 million rifle.
Someone will
Of
try to
course.
steal it. That's what it means.
Yeah, no one's stealing that from Dark. I mean, from John. No one's stealing that from Dark.
Well, I'm just
Oh, well,
saying.
John's gone apparently.
Yeah.
So,
So
Kurt 47 asked if
24.
there were 24. Sorry, said it asked if
24
there
by
was a
7.
money AK 47 if there was a money limit. So
nope, there is
We did
no
not.
limit. No,
No.
we did not put a money limit on there. We did not put. We kind of left it to hey, we're doing this and just using our full creativity. I don't
We
even think.
usually do. I just want to add this really quickly. We usually do put a budget limit, but in the last one we did not with the Geisley Super Duty. Crump ended up spending about $24,000 on his Super Duty, and and obviously he won. But no, there's really, I think for what we're doing, I think it'd be kind of useless to put a budget in
Or
unless we're doing something like in the past doing like the lightest AR, the shortest AR, that in some cases with a competition you can kind of buy your way to win, right? Which takes all the creativity out of it. It takes all the,
who
you
would do
know,
that? Who would
yeah,
buy their way
I
into
know, right?
can we have a bonus round for the best SKS pistol? I mean,
No,
best SKS.
No,
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 No.
no,
Oh,
no.
no. I mean that it wouldn't be a bad idea, but maybe another build competition would be the Trump Eviscerator 2.0
Oh, I
pistol.
be out on that one. I'm good. No, I'm already on. No, I'm good. Um, but yeah, so we have no budget. We're kind of pulling out all the stops.
I
Parts
so
are
far
on the
my
way.
build is costing nothing.
So far, my build is not that I haven't invested that much money into it. But
So far, I have not invested anything into it, so we're all doing great.
yeah, we're all doing great.
What
And
do you spend on your build so far?
I've spent zippy.
$200 for the tax stamp.
That's it. The tax stamp $200, but
Ooh, ooh! I just
I'm
thought of
not I'm
something.
not I'm not going with Gideon Optics because I know all your freaks are gonna go with the Gideon Optics, so I had to go with something different.
Yeah,
I,
so I was gonna say, okay, so let's just kind of put this out there. So, Bob or Jordan, whoever is running that email, yes, a lot of us might be sending emails, so he's gonna get bombarded with emails. Just warning
if
you
you
now.
guys didn't already hit them up, you're probably gonna be short, man. I'm just saying. I mean, I may have already talked to him.
Uh,
Hey,
I don't
I
have. I actually have Jordan's number. I'll just call Jordan tomorrow on my way to work. Be like, "Yo,
I've
what's up,
never
playa?"
actually talked to Jordan on the phone.
I have. I've yeah. Me and Jordan talked. Jordan gave me some fantastic
maybe
advice at one point, and it ended up
he's a
didn't.
great
My
guy. We
graphic
love Jordan.
I I will shout out my graphic designer, not Creative Limits.
Nice.
So okay, so this is how I know Crump is going like
Ham.
full. He's going ham. He's got a graphic designer for his build. Like
Yeah, that's intense.
I,
Uh,
I'm still on the fence. I'm still like on the level of I'm going to kick all of your asses. Um,
I
well,
told you, Joe.
good.
I told you today. I might not actually be in town on the 10th, but I
yeah,
told Joe I'm going to make a video showing it shooting. I'll make a video of me, showing it, and I'll show it, make a victory video, and that's it.
so I did want to bring this up to you guys. If we all have our stuff done by like middle of November, we can call it early. Obviously, whenever once we have everything done and everything back and ready to go, and they all cycle, we can if we don't have to wait till December 10th because a lot of us are traveling during the holiday season.
So,
Um,
so you're saying that you think Rich will have it done before the 10th?
I'm kind of lighting a fire under his
Dude,
rear
I'm
end.
gonna have mine firing this week.
Okay.
Oh
You
shit!
know
I
what, Rich? I love you to death, bud. I'll
don't
believe
believe
it.
it.
I believe it when I see it.
Yeah,
I will
don't
believe it
believe
when
it.
I see it. So another thing we want you guys to do is make sure you're following Anderson Manufacturing and
Hmm.
also be on the lookout because to help us, Anderson is going to be sharing some posts that we're making throughout the process of these builds and we're gonna make it so you guys don't know what gun is tied to which creator.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
damn!
yeah.
that's some of the work that my graphic designers have done.
So, like all the updates, everything is going to be coming from Anderson Manufacturing because one of the pieces of this is that, we don't want it to be a popularity contest of like, oh, I like this person, so I'm going to vote for their gun, or I like this person, or whatever. And one of the, five, I guess categories is going to be, voters, like the viewers voting, right? So you guys are going to be able to vote for which one you like the most, but you won't know whose build it is. If that makes it right, is that
Yeah, no,
fair
yeah, that would make
endorsement?
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, where there's gonna be some cryptic photography, so you don't know whose build is whose. Um,
And if you're not following Anderson Manufacturing on Instagram and Kyle
following
Wade on Instagram,
and
you are
following all of us as well because we will be
yeah.
reposting that as well, and
Hmm.
we'll be doing some different stuff throughout the process. This build is also to pretty much pay homage to Anderson Manufacturing and the other companies that we're willing to collaborate with.
Hmm.
There's a few that I'm really excited. I've already talked to one of them to let them know, hey, we're doing this, and they're like, yep, we're down. Um,
So
Walter,
I
I
work
know
with
he's
two
going
companies
crazy,
right
and I
now.
know what he's going to do. So he thinks he's going to win this, and I
And
don't. He
Well,
hasn't got it built yet, but I have an idea what he's doing.
I just having fun. That's it. Just having fun.
that's what it's about.
Yeah,
That's
and
what it's
Walt,
all about.
Walt, I heard you're out for blood.
oh, he is. He is.
I I won't say blood. I mean, but I do say, like I said with your thing before, Rich, all's fair in love and guns. So
Yep.
Can we get that as a shirt? Safety Harbor Firearms. All's fair, love and guns.
yeah,
That might work. I'm just saying.
I'm relatively competitive when I get challenged. Relatively.
Oh, that's a good point, Kurt. If the voting is done on the Anderson page, you might get a lot of votes from people that do not follow you guys. That's a very good point. Yep.
Yeah, yep, we can bring that up too. But we were planning on. We also wanted to do a live stream as well. Once everything's all done, and involve you guys, because you guys are the ones that watch us, and we do these videos and these things also to involve you all, because if we didn't have you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. So
Yep.
it's a win-win-win situation where we can bring awesome firearms companies to your eye that you probably have already heard us talking about, but also we want to really help promote Anderson, because they have been so good to all of us. And
Yeah.
considering the size of most of our channels, it's really lucky, and it's really fortunate and humbling that for a lot of us, we have one of the biggest AR-15 manufacturers in the country getting behind us and wanting to work with us. So it's really humbling.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good point.
I got to say, I brought a lot of ideas to Kyle over at Anderson, Kyle Wade over at Anderson, and he never's like, yeah, nah,
Yeah.
never. It's like, holy cow, that's cool. Let me see what management says. He's like, I'll bring it to management right now. I'm excited.
Yeah, dude.
Like just everything I've ever said to him, and I've brought him a number of ideas, and he's like, dude, love it.
Yeah, yeah, he's on point. He really cares about the company. He really cares about the build community, and honestly, that's a big aspect of this too, right? Like we want to shine a light on building too, and also building in ridiculous calibers as well, like large bore AR pistols.
Yeah, we are open. Sorry to cut you off, Dart, but we are the calibers that we're going to be working with, guys, are 458 SOCOM, 450 Bushmaster, 350 Legend, 50 Beowulf, 86 Blackout,
Is
308.
someone doing an 8.6 gun?
I don't know. That's a
Are
good
you actually
question.
are you actually doing an 86?
I didn't say that.
No,
The
I'm
hand
looking
went
at
up.
John,
I see.
because John's
Yeah.
raised his hand, and I'm interested. It's more plus I'm interested because I know John is a very creative person, and
Mm,
yes, I know he's probably pulling into his Amazon stock to like try and beat us all, but
good.
I'm interested to see how
Not
his.
at all.
Not at all. No.
No, but I do want to show one thing that I want to show one thing that my designer has done. Um, and so just bear with me. I'm gonna set up something new. I'm gonna try something new here. But actually, you know what? I'll just do this. Never mind.
Okay,
I'm not-
that was a blast.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
awesome,
you for
man.
captivating everyone.
That was
Yeah,
a stealthy. That
yeah.
was a stealthy design.
Actually, you know what? Never mind.
You know what?
Oh, we got something. We got something backstage.
yeah.
What we got?
Check this out.
Bring it full screen.
Ooh,
My designer did that.
Oh wow. Okay, that is dope.
very
Oh
cool.
man! All right. I thought my plan was going to have a lot of game. I don't know.
But
I mean, it's
but
all
that's
right.
not.
I'm still gonna. I'm just saying. I'm still gonna win.
If you're into that kind of thing, it's all right.
Now, are you going to have him artistically do bobbleheads?
No,
What is
he's
it?
gonna have
Funko
him
Pops.
autistically do.
Autistically do Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
I'm gonna do my gun, but all Crumpo Pops.
yeah. Wait till you see the attachment, the extra attachment I have on mine.
Oh, jeez, is that one of those band things?
It
Look,
might
we all know John has a synthetic deck.
it might heat things up a little bit.
Wait.
Like the competition, it might vibrate as well.
Yeah, mine's gonna vibrate. All right, it's gonna vibrate.
Mm.
It's gonna rock your fucking world. That's what it's gonna do.
Mine's going to
Mine,
be
mine's going to be a throwback to the '90s. That's all I'm saying.
well,
Nice.
mine is going to be the ultimate home defense weapon. I like to live in a wood house.
Mine's just going to kick ass and take names
As
You
long
just
as you
might
have the
die.
grass hut.
on an intergalactic level. That's all I'm going to say.
I can't say anything. So
Mine is made for
Nice.
fighting xenomorphs.
Mine is made for. I can't even say because it'll give it away. Damn. Yeah. Let's just say it's going to be loud, proud, and you're going to be like, "Oh, damn."
It's not a chainsaw
Loud,
bayonet,
proud,
but
and
it's something. It's made
So it's not a chainsaw grip like a pump shotgun. Good, awesome. I'm glad.
oh no, please don't do that. And if you do, 3D print it in like hot pink or something like that. 'Cause that's the only way you can get away with something like that. I notice that I didn't jump up and say what mine's gonna be because you guys are just gonna have to wait. And once you see it, oh, oh, oh,
Is it a Diddy attachment? No, it's not a Diddy attachment.
no, great question though. Great question.
mm.
We were already told that we cannot do any phallic shaped objects, so I had to completely change my design.
Mine's
So
gonna be futuristic
my
looking.
PSR suppressor won't be okay.
It depends which suppressor you're using. If you're using the male or female.
Well, hopefully my suppressor comes in time for it.
So
Okay, so if you're, I can't even ask because now I'm just interested because this is what happens when we're all doing a build contest. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Like because we're interested and we want to
So
learn.
we're not sharing. I think Walt knows what Joe's doing, and Joe knows what Walt's doing.
He
I
doesn't know.
I don't really know what Joe's doing.
No, 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 no.
I don't think
Okay.
I don't think Joe knows what Joe's doing.
Oh, I do. Trust me. I've been planning this for the past month. Okay, I got a lot of stuff going on up here, and
See, I knew it when you were like, we're doing a big bore pistol." I was like, "Do you already have parts for this?"
no. Okay, to be fair, I had lined up some parts, and then once we
Mm,
kind of were full force, like, yeah, we're gonna do this. I put some plans in motion, and I have some parts.
okay, okay, all right.
Because I wanted to do this with you guys, and I wanted to try and hey, let's do this together as hey, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait, and
Well,
I prepared. That's all. I was a Boy
it
Scout.
is.
I had to be prepared.
It is going to be a blast. Like these are going to be the kinds of guns like when you go out to the range, it literally knocks down every steel target on the range. Like
Oh,
you have to yell ceasefire and go pick all of them up.
So
This
what is the smallest of the big bore calibers that we're doing?
it's 30 cal and up. So one
So
could do 7.62 by 39, 308,
350
350
Legend.
legend.
what about 300 blackout?
Nope.
Well, yeah, that's 30 cal, 7.62.
I guess.
Yeah, but dude, 300 blackout a week.
I didn't say it's gonna
I made
win.
fun of the
Doing-
fact that everyone always does the 300 blackout 223-556 build, and we're doing something
Sure,
different.
but I'm not saying it's gonna guarantee a win. You're
right.
gonna lose if you do a
So
300
you want to
blackout.
say anything bigger than 7.62 and 300 blackout?
I don't think we've already set the rules. I don't think we
We've
should
already said
change
the-
anything.
Yeah.
No.
Stop trying to change. Yeah, we're not changing the rules. Okay?
Yeah, 7.62 and larger.
All right. So now we're going to allow SBRs, right?
Because Crump has his mindset on it, and you know what? I will allow it, and it will
I
make
like
Walt. And yeah, it makes Walt's build
Uh,
much easier.
I'm
so-
not adverse to that. I'm not going to do an SBR, but
Again, if you are able to get your tax stamp back in time, cool.
Yeah, what about this? So okay, so let's say that everything is done, but the Form 1 isn't back yet.
Well, the form room's gonna be back.
Is it okay, but
So
saying,
what I'm guessing is Crump has already tried to SBR or has an SBR in the process of an Anderson receiver.
well, let's assume that like a couple other guys here SBR their stuff. Even if they're like, well, I don't plan to. Let's just say in the event of it being December 10th, and a build is nearly like completely done, but they just have to put something on their buffer tube, but the Form 1 isn't back yet. Is that a DQ?
No, because all they got to do is literally swap a brace to a stock once they get the
Well,
Form 1.
mine doesn't exactly work that way.
Well, you know what, John? This is what I'm going to say, bud. I know you'll figure it out, and I know you have something cooking. And you know what? As Walt says, all's fair in love and guns. You do what you got to do, homeboy. I'm ready
Yeah,
for it. I know I'm going to
So
kick everyone's ass.
was it
mine will
Dude
not work without
Knowledge?
an SBR.
Dude Knowledge says 9 mil is in the game then.
No, it's not.
Well, technically, 9mm is 0.355, so technically, he's correct. But if anyone does a 9mm and you think you're even gonna place in the top 4, you're tripping. The spirit of this is, I mean, it's literally called big bore
Kaboom.
Yeah,
AR
9
pistols.
millimeter is not. I would not consider 9 mil big.
All right.
But if
So
someone were to
If you
do,
okay, Rich, if you have a 300 blackout, go ahead. Go. You.
I'm not. I was teasing about that stuff.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't care if by that rule, 30 cal and up. Okay, cool. But
I'm thinking I'm probably gonna kick it up a
I'm
notch, and
just
I'm gonna do
gonna cut
5.56.
the barrel on my 50 BMG
it
and
has to
put
be
it on Anderson
semi-automatic.
lower.
Yeah, it has to be semi-automatic, no bolt action.
It's got to be
I know.
semi-auto.
Yeah.
I thought it had to be full auto.
Well, if you
No.
have SO2 superpowers,
Yeah, it has to be no bolt action.
Well, hold on. Did we make that a rule?
yes, we talked.
Yes,
We
we
talked
did.
about it in. Yes, we did. We talked about it in our little powwow with Kyle, and he said, as long as it's legal, I don't care.
Well, no. I
Remember,
mean,
he said because I got a feeling Rich would just freaking pick his safety harbor 50 and just throw the upper
Throw
on.
it
Be
on.
like, oh,
Yeah,
so hold on. So we did say
the
that it had to
pistol
be
has a pistol grip.
semi-automatic.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay,
Unless you have an SOT, because Walter is an SOT.
but if it was like a pump action nylon big bore, you can't do that.
No.
So, Mike, I would say yes. I haven't asked anybody else.
Mike, can it be
He
straight
said,
wall?
"Can it
Yes.
be straight wall?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
350
yeah,
Legend,
Oh, yeah, that's
350
a
Bushmaster are
yeah.
straight wall cartridges.
yeah,
350.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gives us a little bit of creativity, but also at the same time, we're trying to have non-traditional
Ah,
ARs.
Dude Knowledge is wanting in on the game. We closed it out
Yeah, close the
Yeah.
books. Sorry, bud.
So you can absolutely play. It just won't
in
be
the
in the same
future.
competition.
Yeah, in the future.
Well, there's going to be another competition.
Follow up.
And I've already added my name into the running for the naming of that competition with Anderson, and it might be it. It might be coming to fruition.
I didn't hear about the new
Nice.
competition yet.
Yeah, they're gonna open up. I don't know if I can say.
Yeah.
Just
Let's
keep an eye out.
yeah
Just keep an
eye
eye
out.
out. There's gonna be another competition.
Uh-huh.
And the good thing is with Anderson too, guys, is that actually they're we were doing this just for bragging rights and a gentleman's bet, and they're even considering adding a prize in with the winner. So we don't know what that's going to be, if that's going to happen, but mostly this is just for bragging rights.
Now I'm gonna have to drop like a few, like a few stacks.
Drop it.
Well, I again, Crump, I've always been pro you doing whatever you want to do, because you know what, it's because I'm excited to see what you built. Even though I'm gonna win, I'm still excited to see what you're gonna come out at.
So hold on real quick, just for clarity. So he said, okay, so no SOT items, but as an individual, I can play because I've already gotten SBR Anderson lower. So no, so that's something we were saying. So if you're within these 5 people that are on the roster for Anderson, if you're an SOT, you can do machine guns, whatever. If it's a Form 4, if it's an NFA item, that's fine. But for this competition, for just us, we close the roster like with Anderson. So this one is just us 5. If you guys out there want to build along with us and be like, this is inspired by this competition, you're more than welcome to. However, you may want to hold off
Yeah,
because
hold
of some things that may be happening in the future. So just slow your roll. But that's also kind of why, like, we came up with this conversation, because in the past we were doing build contests, and like we would have like 3 or 4 of us, the whole yeah, for sure, dude. Knowledge, absolutely. And if you're an SOT, bro, run it. And I know obviously you're an SOT, but if you want to do a full auto, uh, freaking 458 SOCOM or something like that, or do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Um, but in the past, people would jump in the last 4 minutes and be like, I have a 5-inch 300 blackout with a collapsible stock or brace, and know all the measurements and beat everyone in the competition because everything was, shared with them. And then,
No, it wasn't. Nothing was shared with them because I know what you're talking about. Nope, I was the officiant of that of that competition. So how
yeah,
dare you?
it's not you. It wasn't you. I didn't say anything about you.
I'm just saying. But I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
I know
don't question my integrity because I did not release any
it
links.
was
Is that what
nothing
you're getting
about you at all. It was nothing about you. Someone came in the last moment when everyone had already reported their stuff to the person that was, the intermediary, and the
It was
people
pretty
that
much
had
common
already.
knowledge. Everybody knew everybody else's length.
Yeah, well, the people that had already given their info to the intermediary were sharing their length, and
Yeah,
the person was like,
because
"Oh, I
guys
have
do that.
something that's short, so I'll get in too," and they won, which it's fine, right? But it's like, it kind of takes away from the spirit of the competition of us like doing it together, like for funsies, and someone jumps in like, "Oh, I professionally run 100-yard dashes in 2 seconds. Like, can I play?" It's like, okay. We're just kind of,
I like the analogy. So,
yeah,
and the reason why we're saying December 10th, which I didn't know because at the time,
Pride
Walt,
Month, because of Pride Month.
uh,
because he's his pride themed pig war.
I don't know where you're going with that, but Walt is going to be might
You
not
could have
even
called
be
the
in the
pegger.
country. What?
What?
Nothing.
I'm so lost right now.
I said your AR's gonna be called the pegger.
The pegger.
Sharing,
That's what mine is going to be called.
I
Yeah,
just
there's the
about
big
said
four gay.
sharing their length. It was the shortest AR content. I'm done. I'm not talking.
We've broken dark, everybody. Yeah, so Walt might not be in the country when by the time that happens. So again, if we all have our stuff done before December 10th, it's
Well, mine's gonna take a while to go to paint.
yeah. Once I get all my stuff in, I'm gonna test fire, and then we'll be disassembled and sent off to Serico. So
Yeah.
but
Uh,
we're going to be, it's obviously there's might be some people on this screen that are going to be using the likes of Frag Out Designs, uh, Goon
I
Tape,
legit
Goon Bean.
was looking to use Frag Out, but I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Yeah.
I mean, I called him last week just
I
to
told him to
BS.
ignore your call.
And I think that's what Jordan and Bob are doing right now. They're like, okay, let's not answer the email or phone calls from any of these guys. That is
yeah.
5 phone calls. We're just going to be like, click.
I got to make sure one thing I'm thinking of is legal. Um, aside from that, I'm golden,
So
and I can make adjustments. But
if we are like on the border of what's legal, is that okay?
No, because we're actually representing a manufacturer that has stated it needs to be legal.
well, hold on. But he said on the border of legal. So
If it's
if you are
not
in the
illegal.
if you're in the legal side, you're good. What? But I mean, again, courtesy wise, you are representing a large
So
manufacturer. So, what do you think? Give an example.
Yeah, no, I don't want to give it away.
Okay, well then you're gonna have to take that gamble.
Well, I guess I'll ask Kyle. Kyle's the arbiter
Yeah,
of what's good.
yeah. So Kyle is going to be
Yeah.
getting all of our stuff, the photographs of all of our stuff, and
hmm
you know what, Rich, you can have that conversation.
If it's even close to leaving the gray, don't do it.
Yeah,
If it's in the gray, then it's legal.
I've got one trick that's absolutely legal and cool AF,
One
and I've
trick.
got
You've only got
every,
one trick.
the other is kind of pushing it.
Push it.
well, how about this? Do the one that is in the gray, and let's not pushing it.
I just want to add one
That's
thing
just
that
that's my friendly advice.
What?
CRS was also in the gray.
What? Yeah.
That
Ooh,
okay,
no, he
you
called
said
the
that.
ATF and asked him if it was okay.
Of course.
Will it require a Supreme Court decision?
um, but yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I don't even. Are we even saying what calibers we're doing? John kind of already said
No,
what
that's
he
Yeah,
was
good.
yeah.
doing.
You already said your
We
caliber.
No, I didn't.
at the very end have the caliber picked.
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
All right, we can say it. Mine's going to be 8.6.
450 Bushmaster.
450 bushy.
8.6.
I'm not gonna say.
You're a
Woohoo!
dick.
I know.
Well, good for you.
But well shit, they're gonna know now, dude.
No, they can see a 450 Bushmaster and be like, "Oh, I don't know whose that is."
Yeah, you won't even be able to tell.
You
Yeah,
won't be
but
able to
there's
tell.
okay, you gotta remember our viewers have been watching us for hours a day, several times a week for years. They're gonna see
Thank
things and be like, "Oh, that looks like carpet fibers from Dark's gun room." You know?
Wow. Who has a
No.
pool in their backyard?
Yeah.
Well, how about this, guys? Figure it out. Find a way to make it so our viewers don't know whose it is, because since
Yeah.
that's why Kyle's the intermediate, and he's going to be the one that's going to say, "Hey,
Yeah.
this is what the build is going on so far." He'll tag all of us, and also this is an opportunity for those who are new to our channels and new to pretty much any of us to hit subscribe.
Yeah.
Our friend Walt has just passed 5,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Woo! Oh,
Um,
that's one of the contest requirements. He's got to have 5,000.
yeah, okay. So me and Dark are on.
I'm right there.
I'm right. Yeah, we're kind of neck and neck. So
I'm at just under 4,800. So if anyone out there is a freedom loving individual that loves freedom, liberty, and independence, firearms, self defense information, and in general, just fuckery about the government. If you enjoy that, then subscribe to DLD After Dark and come and check out our live streams every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, sometime close to 10 p.m. Eastern. And make sure you also subscribe to Shooting Gallery and listen to the Shooting in the Woods podcast every Wednesday at 8 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
And he's never late, unlike me.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
fall asleep.
want me to tell you guys how to
True.
get over 5,000? We'll find a machine gun and shoot it.
Or
That's
or
true,
or a strike
In a bullet trap. Yeah, that'll get you over 5,000.
yeah.
You know, you do 5,000,
Yeah.
Yeah, he just hit 5,000.
but you know
Well,
what gets you over 5,000?
Um,
I'm not putting makeup on. I can tell you
documenting yourself as a black tranny with AIDS.
I'm not changing. I'm not doing pronouns.
I did. I'm a non-binary black transgender female, and
Did it work?
I got like 2,000 subscribers in a week.
But you can't be non-binary, trans, and female.
According to YouTube,
Sure.
I'm just mad.
The
like,
fact
there's
that
no drop-
so I'm sorry, Rich. I thought of that because when I made it my new channel this weekend, I considered doing it.
You dude,
I
you should
talked to
have.
John. I just didn't have the nuts to do it, but John did.
What? Why
Or
not?
not anymore.
I'm pretty sure that when I did it, I clicked the gender would rather not say, and then I clicked female. So it's or not female. What's the other one? Non-binary. Non-binary. Black Diamond Guns and Gear. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
62,000 views the last 48 hours. Is that
Nice. Was that a short?
No, that's the Shrike video's got 205,000 views.
Oh, it actually,
Ooh.
wow, it broke today. We thought it was going to break
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, it busted that earlier.
Nice.
All right, I'll tell.
Congratulations. That's
Okay,
fun.
congrats, man. Since a couple people had asked, I will share the caliber that I'm doing.
Drum roll, please.
My caliber of choice is 6.3.
6.
Yeah, but what are you doing?
6.3 Supreme Court decision.
Okay, that's getting played out.
So should I call my gun the 6.3?
6.3 blackout.
I'm gonna do the silhouettes of the Supreme Court members in front of the Supreme Court building on the side of my
You
gun.
should totally do 6.3 blackout, dude. That's you need to.
Call it the 6.3 decision.
And name it the equip. Or sorry, let me stop.
Oh,
All right. Does anyone have a name for their gun picked out?
Oh, yeah.
I can't go away though.
Yeah,
That was the
saying
first
though,
one.
because that'd give it all away. So
Does anyone have a color picked out?
Yes.
multiple
Yes.
colors.
Multiple colors. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to
So John
share?
has no clue what he's doing, is what we're learning.
Are you serious? I'm just not telling y'all. What are you talking about? If I share too much, it will be immediately identifiable.
How about this? Mine is paying homage to a most.
Maybe you should say.
No one's gonna get it. Mine is paying homage to a dead TV star.
Oh, really?
Bill Cosby.
No.
I didn't know you loved Bill Cosby that much.
Oh,
I
here
think
we
he does.
go.
He freaking loves Bill Cosby.
Are you gonna do it like are you gonna Cerakote his like sweater?
No, he's gonna do the
Mr. Huxtable sweater.
he's gonna do the Jello.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
and then the magazines could all have like the kids' names in it, so you could be like Theo, boom, and then like you know what I mean, like all the different kids' names.
Or the women's names.
Oh,
All right, John. Now you're making it dark.
So who's got the squeaky printer in the background?
Me. Sorry.
all right. Now tell us, Shooting Gallery official, what are you printing?
I'm printing an Assassin's Creed model.
Oh, and by the way, check out Joe's new channel on YouTube, you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody watching, check out Joe's new channel.
Yep. Check it out.
Come
Oh,
on, Joe,
yeah.
do a little self promotion. Come
Oh,
on.
I didn't know if it was good for me to do that.
Yeah. Good. Go
So
ahead.
John Wayne. I mean,
Yeah,
Ron.
Chad is taking this and running with it, which I'm like half okay with,
Joe.
half not okay with.
Joe. Ron Wayne guessed your TV star.
No, absolutely not.
Pee Wee Herman.
So yeah, I started a new channel. Seeing where it goes. It's called the Disgruntled Nerd. I'm 100% stealing the concept of Fat Electrician's videos. And I'm doing stuff that I like. I'm a massive nerd, and I'm covering like fan theory and what I think certain universes could do better, and breaking down extended stuff that movies and video games don't tell you. So yeah, it's nothing to do with guns at all. So, and it's nothing to do with anything that is highly regulated or shadow banned on YouTube. So I'm gonna give it a try.
Nice.
Got one video posted. So If you want, it's at the disgruntled nerd, and check it out. I don't know if you guys are into that type of stuff. Cool.
Nice. I've always wanted to start a miniature cooking channel.
Like an easy bake oven.
No. You've
That's
never
what I
seen the miniature cooking channels where they take like little steel pots and actually make little tiny adorable
no,
meals with them?
no,
Oh, dude, my daughter used to love that stuff, dude.
really.
Like they literally cook in like a dollhouse sized kitchen with like a one of those like lit little like single thing candles, and they make it look like they even take like their fingers and put like little jeans and shoes on it and like walk in, and they have like grocery stores where they buy stuff. It's crazy, but like that's what some people are like, DLD, you're only doing this YouTube thing for the money. And obviously if you're doing gun stuff
And it's true.
there's not, and it's true clearly, you know. um if I was gonna do something on YouTube for the money, you would never know that it was me, ever, ever. It would be so like, it would be like miniature cooking, or like, you know, slime channels, or like, you know, like how many Orbeez can you eat before you have to go to the hospital, or
Oh
like, you know.
Jesus!
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what's the channel where the guy eats a fish tank full of something?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
What?
I've seen that a couple of times in my feed where the guy's eating an entire fish tank full of fill in
Oh,
the blank.
I've never seen that. Most of the eating channels and eating shorts and all that aren't real. They literally
Oh
Tell
take
you
yeah,
what,
place.
that's a hundred
I
percent. Yeah, that's 100%
I
fake.
might
I
just do
consider
a
doing a
channel.
mukbang thing.
I might just do a channel mocking other YouTubers.
Really? Because you already kind of do that, Rich.
Brought to you by Timu. Look, there's a DLD carpet fiber. Yes, yes, exactly. It would be like that.
It's like, oh, a Remy tail.
Yeah, there's gunpowder on that pan.
Oh, wait. No, it's not DLD midget wrestling. There is one guy here that's the biggest midget wrestling fan ever.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, what I
I've just recently discovered that stuff. It's funny as hell. I love that stuff.
Careful what you
don't
search
say
for.
that
You
because
should have
John
came with
will.
us to Shot Show.
Yeah,
I
John
mean,
will
wait, you
send
were
you
there.
shit on Instagram that's just midgets, and it's like, why?
So
I don't
And
understand it.
those guys are doing souffles and flying through the air. They're like
Yeah, wait till you see one blow his shit
well,
out on a moped.
you didn't go to the classic firearms party at Shot Show.
no, I wasn't on that one. No, no, no. I would, but
Midget
I
wrestling.
watch that. I see that stuff and it'll come up on my feed and I'm like, oh, that was funny shit. That was good stuff. You know, it's like,
Wait, the Dark's not here, but the best part about that was we busted into Dark's live stream that night. It was a Saturday night Dark stream, and we had Clint on.
Well,
Dark,
Yeah.
you remember that year at Shot Show where we Crump and I jumped in on your stream and we had Clint
That year,
bust
that was
into your
this
stream?
year.
I would never remember January of 2020. Of course. How would I ever forget? Every time Clint is on my channel, I have a miniature orgasm.
anyways.
JC9, just a
Midget
small collection.
Jesus.
Allegedly. I wish Rich had a what's that mixing board called again? Rodecaster. If he had a Rodecaster
One across the
Pro,
room
he could do the Sabar allegedly.
Wait, don't you have a roadcaster?
Yeah, it's been there.
over there.
Yeah, it's
Why
been
don't
there
you
for
have?
2 years.
Why don't you have it set up?
Joe, you've
Because it's
seen
in
my
the
office.
box. He's not even cut the tape on the box.
Oh my gosh.
Joe, you've seen my office.
Okay,
You know.
mine isn't any much better, but I have.
You can't call it an office. Let's be honest. It's
Mine or his?
Rich's. You can't
Oh,
call mine an office either. That's why it is an actual disaster. It looks like one of my boxes of stuff went off,
Oh,
and there's just stuff everywhere.
I think all that.
I probably got you beat out. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, yeah. Again, we don't play this game with Walt because he's just like, I'll win.
Yeah, unfortunately, right at the moment, yeah, I probably would, but which I got to clean up in here.
I think Rich would come in at a close second though, because he could probably build like 7 ARs if he just vacuumed his floor.
And then emptied the vacuum of all the springs, detents, and shit
Yeah,
that he's launched across the. Yeah, he probably
You
could.
know, before we decided that we were gonna do an Anderson build and we were just gonna do a build,
Right.
uh, I used spare parts and built a 458 SOCOM. Just
Nice.
I
Spare
have to.
part builds are the most satisfying build that you can do because it's just like, oh, hold on, I got some shit. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I got a slide over there.
I'm
I
literally
I
doing one right now on my KP15 from Katie Arms, the
I
all
was I
polymer.
was
All right.
Joe,
Nice.
wasn't I talking about I got containers with parts, and it's like I could probably put together.
Wait a second. Walt, you've got containers with parts. You got a warehouse with parts. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, seriously. In the assembly room, he probably could build out easily 7, 8, maybe even 10 lower receivers. And then if you scramble some stuff together, he could probably get like 4 or 5 uppers together.
I don't.
Dude,
Yeah, that I could do. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
if
Just in the
I
assembly room.
if I was able to just like take I will answer that question in just a sec. If I was able to take like those little containers that have like this people use them for like crafts and stuff like that, where if I could like separate out all of the Glock parts that I have, like all the trigger housings, all the connectors, all the strikers, all the springs, all the, slides, all the, if I would take the time to actually organize that stuff, dude, I don't even know how many guns I could build. I just just chilling. I don't even want to show it. It's embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah.
I cleaned out all the small parts, and this bag was just small parts that are just like chilling, doing nothing. That
You got like 5 Glocks sitting in that bag right there.
I would
Oh,
I would very quickly be able to put 5 together. Dude, I
do
found a
you know
whole
how?
Gen 5 LPK in here, OEM, brand new, untouched. I was like, what?
Hmm. So that man asked, "Why are we doing Anderson?" Is because Anderson has been really great to us, and we wanted to include them and promote them as well because again, they always are running deals, and they have affordable and great quality firearms. Whether it's receivers, lower parts kits, their frontline series. I know me, Dark,
and,
and
and we got the lowers for free.
I bought mine. So
No. Who got their lowers for
I was
free?
gonna say I bought
I got
mine.
the whole.
I got
I
receipts to prove it.
I wasn't
Yeah.
asking it for. I said, What do you need from me?" He goes, "Oh, I'll just send it to you." I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, again, I have a receipt to prove I paid the money for mine.
Okay, so facts, that is true. I saw it. But we have grown close to Anderson Manufacturing kind of at first it was like unintentional, right? But Kyle came on Joe's show, Shooting Gallery, Joe's show, and then he came on Crump's show and my show, and we just built a
Actually, it
great
was the other way
relationship with
around.
them.
Yeah, he originally came on Crump's show, then he came on
If
mine, then I
Oh,
did the
okay,
intro
okay,
for you,
I think
and
Hank's had
gotcha.
him on too."
So, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't think I pushed the two guns hard enough, Kimball. That's a good question though. So, okay, really quickly though, um, some of the things I think a lot of people may overlook, like some of the things that Anderson does, because like, look how many people were like poverty pony, right? Like that kind of stigma that's because of the affordability of Anderson parts has kind of been stuck on them, and we kind of want to get the stink stuck off of them because. Um, a lot of people don't know this, but Anderson has done like some incredible things. So Anderson, they found out that two counties that in Kentucky where they are, that the law enforcement officers there were having to purchase their own rifles. Like the dudes were having to buy their own, duty rifles on their own dime, and they heard about it, so they actually went to the two counties, spoke with both of them, asked what they need, what their needs were, and all that, and then they ended up designing and developing their own whole new line of ARs called the Defender series just for these two counties. They've run the piss out of them. They're 100% reliable. They've been awesome, and they had such great results with that they opened up those same rifles, the Defender series for law enforcement. They opened up those same sales for civilians under the term the Frontline series. So the Frontline series are like duty proven rifles and AR pistols. So before you go casting the Poverty Pony label on that, like we got to change the people's thinking around that. What is that noise? Is someone pouring water into their microphone?
No.
It might
Goodness
be my
gracious.
significant other doing something in the other room over here.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just I
I was gonna
totally
say, I'm
thought,
like, I know I'm a heavy breather, but it's not that bad. Damn,
dude,
Dark.
I literally thought Rich was like like all right, Dark, finish up. Sorry, my bad. If that was your wife, please don't go tell her to stop because I'd feel terrible.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she's the one that's
Sorry,
gonna be.
Peggy.
That's also the one that's going to be processing your payment for the North American arms.
Yeah, sorry. If that was, I don't, I no longer care about that noise. I'm sorry. If it was Rich, or I would have yelled, but no. So
Oh, you mean that wasn't Joe breathing into his microphone?
You know what, Rich? I have improved my audio skills, and
he's moved his mic.
I've moved my mic. I don't have the headset anymore where the microphone was right here, and Crump used to be like, "Dude, move your mic an inch and a half forward." Oh,
Just a
sorry.
little. Dude, I hit you up. I was like, dude, I don't know what it is, bro, but it's like it's like you're breathing into a straw in the mic. It was great. I'm sorry. So anyway, my whole purpose of bringing this up was to say this. Anderson, they beefed up their gas blocks, their gas system, their BCGs. They tweaked their handguards. They're manufacturing all the shit themselves. So show them a little bit more love and than the typical like, well, it's a $40 poverty pony. Like I would say after this stream, none of us should say the term poverty pony anymore because
Well,
they've gone well beyond that.
and what a lot of folks don't understand is 3/4 of these uppity gun companies don't make any parts of their own.
Yeah,
Most of them
they're
are
actually
different manufacturers.
most of them are
And
white labeled by them.
yeah.
their uppity AR lowers are made from the same forgings as the Poverty Pony, whatever you want to call them.
I
Whether it's
would
a,
like to bring
whether,
back the term prancing pony, and just throwing it out there. When you hear Anderson
Well,
Manufacturing
I
instead
kind of
of
like
poverty, it's
Thrift Philly.
what?
Thrift Philly.
What was? Didn't you have one that was like affordable equestrian or something like that? Like,
Affordable equestrian. Okay.
they had a
yeah,
prancing pony.
but wasn't
Well, okay, all right.
wasn't
So I'm gonna
Prancing
give you the
Pony
name of
Colt?
my gun. It's gonna be the
Yes.
Economy Equine.
That's whack. It did.
Isn't
Okay,
that
hold
like
on.
a car?
Probably. It sounds like
Yeah.
a Kia.
It
Hey,
is.
whoa,
Hey,
hold the phone.
It sounds like a Kia.
I
I'm
have a
sorry.
Kia.
I have a Kia. What do you got? What do you got against Kias, bro?
That an equine sounds like a Kia name.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you guys,
Kind
you
of
guys,
throw some
you guys
shade.
make fun of Kias, but yeah, I drive a Kia.
I drive a Soul, and I am
Who?
proud of it.
Hey,
I
who
drive
made fun of a
quite a
Kia? I just said it sounds like a Kia name. I'm. If you guys took offense to that, then I mean, you
Wait,
may
wait.
need
If
to
Crump drives a
reevaluate.
Kia, I can
Go ahead.
only drive a Kia then.
Just saying.
I have
Yeah.
a Kia and I have a Hyundai.
All right. So,
Well, both are made by the same company.
Hyundai.
Yes.
so let me take this back a little bit. Isn't the Prancing Pony in reference to Colt typically?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
And Ferrari.
yeah, but also Colt isn't Colt anymore. It's CZ.
So okay, so then let's call it the Pony Pimp.
The pony.
Uh,
Yeah, Pony Pimp. I like that. I like
yeah,
that.
or Pimp Pony,
Pimp
Pimp and Pony,
Yeah,
Pimp and Pony.
yeah, Pimp and Pony.
Yeah. It has nothing to
All
do
right.
with value, cost,
So
or anything, but
I got frugal filly, economy if equine, thrift stallion, and bargain buckaroo.
Are you
okay.
using AI?
Yeah,
He's 100% using
absolutely,
Chat
absolutely.
GBT. Like that is Chat GBT if I've ever heard of it.
Damn it, Bobby.
Well, this is from July. I did that.
The prancing pony.
It doesn't change that you still used AI to do, but this was from months ago.
But
So,
that's like,
oh
oh,
my
those new
god.
shoes, they're old. I've had them a long time.
Hmm. I bought that Glock years ago.
Years ago.
That's one of the reasons I stuck with Glock so long is that she could never tell the difference. I've had that for
It's like,
years.
oh, Dark, are you making dinner for us? It's like, no, I'm boiling a Glock. And
My last dying a Glock video got 11,000 views. I need to keep this going.
Yeah, once you find the code and crack it like Walt did, he's just like every Friday he posts a
Yeah.
bull trap video.
I
And
mean, I took a nasty old P85 and stuck it in the bull trap, and it's got 12,500 views.
because the
Nice.
P85
Nice.
is one of the best handguns ever made.
And when it comes back, well, we painted it up and made it all pretty, and it's it's being recalled and fixed right now because they had a recall on them. But then I'll do another video and see if I can get whatever. So
So, if you guys don't know this, Safety Harbor Firearms does a lot of things in the field that we're talking about with this kind of stuff that's behind me. And one of my friends had to defend
wait.
his life, and I just didn't know how much info you want. If you like stuff that shoots 12.7, you want to check out Safety Haba. All right, 50 for your 50 BMG needs. Actually, one of the most affordable 50 BMGs that you can put on an AR lower receiver. Highly recommend it. And man, honestly, like when you're talking about value, that is the best value. Sorry, I'll shut up now. But the reason I'm bringing this up is one of my friends had to defend themselves, and they were. I don't. Is this family friendly, Crumpy? I'll keep it low key.
No, they
You
keep
can
it
Okay.
lock
low
a
key.
Glock.
I'll keep it low key. He was the guy that hit me up like, "Yo, I bought a 40 cal Glock so I can change it to 9 mil and all this." And I said, "Dude, honestly, I wouldn't mess with your Glock. If you do, you're gonna have to do this, and this." And I walked him through it. Anyway, he didn't listen to anything I said, and he was in a moment where he had to defend himself against two people in his home, so he grabbed his Glock. He hit the first dude in the sternum and dropped him, and then the gun malfunctioned. So he ended up in a my gun turns into our gun situation, and he was fighting for his life against the other guy in a fight over the gun. So he abandons that gun because he didn't know how to clear a malfunction either. This is when we were very young, anyway. But he runs to the safe and he grabs a North American Arms 22 Magnum, and the guy is running for his literal life. I'm sorry if I didn't know how this ended, I wouldn't be laughing and smiling right now. um, and it's a single action, so he cocked it back and pew, and hit him in the back. Sorry, and then cocked it back again as he was running down the hallway and pew, put two CCI 22 mags in his back. The dude ended up living. He did get away, kinda, and then he ended up getting arrested for breaking and entering and holding people against their will and all that stuff. Anyway, I have been looking to get a North American Arms 22 Magnum because that gun kind of it saved my buddy's life, right? And just so happens that Safety Harbor Firearms has one. So I intend to procure one from him, and it's going to mean a lot to me. So thank you, Walt, for being the procurer of.
clean through you if it don't hit nothing major. So
Dude,
yeah,
two of those little CCI mini mag hollow points almost ended this guy, and they had him in the hospital for almost a month.
yeah. 22 Magnum is that's a like I said, nothing to joke about. It'll put a serious hole in your ass. So
I wouldn't want to get
It's
shot by one.
it's ouchie. Very
I
out.
wouldn't even get shot by anything.
Dude,
Yeah, I
I
don't want to get
wouldn't.
shot. Right?
Even if it's a
Yeah.
177 air gun pistol.
Dude,
No, no,
hell
no, no,
no.
no. I don't want to get shot with a BB gun. So no.
Dude, I've had to pop a 177 out of my friend's arm like a pimple before. That thing was boop. It was. I'm not doing that.
That's nasty. So we have a hurricane maybe coming our way here in Florida for us Florida people.
Oh wow.
Um, anyone will make a wager on what it makes landfall at?
I'm gonna say Wednesday.
No, I mean how much boom? How big is it?
I'm saying it's a between a category 1 and 2.
I say 2 to 3.
2 to
Leaning
3.
higher on 3 probably. Yeah.
Okay, well if the Waffle House closes, then I'll be worried.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I'm just looking at it. Yeah, it's heading for your hood.
And
I know more than half of this panel is in Florida, and I'm sorry that you guys are dealing with that. But I got to say, every time a hurricane hits in Florida, I really hate all the rain we get in Virginia, bro. It's like, can this just stop? I know. I'm sorry. I'm being an ass, but it sucks.
Oh
no,
no shit! So they're talking about
the
like
Big Ben.
Thursday landfall.
Yeah, yeah. Thursday evening. Yeah.
Huh? It's
If things
fast
go like
moving.
they plan.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get more than Cat 1.
Yeah, Cat
All right.
1, Cat 2.
I hope not, but you know, we'll see what happens.
How about this, Walt? Skyway Bridge is getting shut down between Wednesday night and Thursday morning.
I guarantee it will be because the winds will be over 40. So yeah,
Yeah, so I got to find a way to get through Tampa and down to the causeway.
that's up to you. You know.
Dude, hurricanes can be brutal, man. I've went to some places to help out and volunteer after hurricanes hit really badly. Psh, bro,
Yeah,
water is so destructive.
yeah. Tomorrow morning, I put the gas cans in the back of the Suburban and go fill up the gas cans
Yeah,
and
I
just
gotta
hope just
get a case of water.
hope I end up pouring them back in the Suburban a little bit later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta get a case of water, fill my tank up tomorrow morning or tomorrow night, and get some good snacks.
Go get you some bread and some peanut butter.
No, it's gonna be
And some
ramen.
people go, they buy
Yeah.
all that crap at the grocery store, and it's like, what? You going to eat?
I'm gonna go to
peanut butter?
Aldi and get a bag of chips for like 89 cents, and I'm good. That's what I got to deal with. 89 cents. Actually, no, $2.89. So I
Oh,
got a
okay.
case of water. I got to factor in the water because I don't like really going more than like a mile up straight from my house.
A case of water at Aldi is $2.
Yeah, Aldi's cheap as hell.
Dang, I'm about to hit up an Aldi.
Yeah, Aldi's cheap as hell. It's the cheaper Trader Joe's. Granted, they're run by the same company,
Yeah.
so or owned by the same
Nice.
people. I might add.
Do you guys want to make a wager on what John Crump is doing right now?
He's either
Writing a book.
writing a book, trying to find another gun to outbid Rich on, or he's scheming his build to probably be over like 50K.
I'd say he's probably scheming on his build right now or writing an Amaland article.
Yeah, then he's just like, hey guys, guess what? Shit's going down tomorrow. Tee hee.
Yeah. All right, Crump, which is it?
I didn't. I was messing around with other stuff.
What were you messing around with?
Uh, like transitions.
Oh, so
Oh,
he's
on
editing
the
a video. That's what he's doing.
No,
on the
not
streaming
yeah.
software.
Yeah, you can like change different transitions.
Oh, okay, we were trying to like make a slight wager on what you were doing or like what was distracting you, but I had said either you're scheming on your build or you're writing an Amaland article, so I was wrong.
No, just
I'm waiting for the next big, massive media, like just news drop where it shatters the internet.
So let's say this before we wrap this on up here, because I know we're a little bit. Hey, Redwood, 100%. Anderson went from poverty pony to sick as stallion. Hell yeah.
Yep, 100%.
Joe Morris, what's up, brother? So let me ask you this. I would love our viewers' input on this. Assuming that all things go very well with this Anderson Manufacturing big bore AR pistol build, what should the next build competition be? And I would love our viewers' input on this. We've done the shortest AR. Right before we did the shortest AR, I did the lightest AR with my buddies. We haven't done that, but we did the Geisley Super Duty build contest, which we didn't really build it, but you can't do a 50 BMG build contest when you already have the 50 BMG that you would be building. I mean,
Why don't we do a Glock 34?
oh, I would love, but see, it's got to be like
No, I like John Kimball's.
80% 1022.
I
Nice.
love it. I love it.
That would be dope.
80%. I mean, finish it.
I say, well, I say we all 3D print the
Yeah,
1020.
I would 3D print the 1022 receiver. So it could be just an unserialized 1022. But here's the deal, what's the metric, right? Like the coolest, right? We can't just do like the coolest one. It'd have to be like something like,
Because you're afraid Crump is too cool.
well, no, it's not that at all. It's that if there's no metric, it's like,
Wait, are you saying Crump's not cool at all? Okay, gotcha.
well, no, I didn't say that. I mean,
Not. I
all
mean,
all of us have our own, like, subset of viewers that are like, I'm gonna pick their gun, right? So we kind of already found a way around that. But if there's no metric, it's like, racing, spaghetti down a window. It's like, no one is gonna, like, there's no point. There needs to be a purpose to it, a metric, not for winning, but to have an active competition. Like, otherwise, how do you know what your actions are like? How are your actions towards your build going to be graded? You know what I mean? Like, otherwise, it's like, like it's stupid. I don't know. Maybe I'm too.
Well, I mean, I'm not going into this. I would love to win, of course, but I'm just gonna have fun, and I'm gonna build something I want.
But see, we all already build guns all the time anyway, right? So that's kind of the fun of the competition. It's like you have to get a little more creative. You got to do a little more, like, you know, recon, a little more research. Like when I was doing the lightest AR competition, like I literally had to like I found a spreadsheet online of the weight of every single commercially available AR-15 item, like, on the market. It was insane. And you don't want to know how long it took me to find that. But like, I had to look up, like, what's the weight of this stuff? What's the weight of this stuff? What am I going to do for this? So that you had to plan everything. And that was a cool exercise. I think that, if I didn't know, like, okay, I have to be the lightest AR, even if I'm not doing it necessarily to win, but I mean, it drives your actions. So we just have to find something to drive the actions other than build cool
Oh
gun.
yeah, yeah.
I
Well,
see.
actually, did you use like titanium pins on that?
I did. I used titanium pins, titanium screws, carbon fiber handguard, titanium gas block, titanium. I went even the screws on the Battle Arms Development stock were titanium. Pencil barrel. I went stupid. It was 3.9 pounds. It's actually almost as light as the Battle Arms Development OIP that I kind of modeled it after. So it's kind of
Drop it like it's Scott. What is up, my dude? Thank you for
brother.
joining on the very end, towards the very end. Scott, we got to meet up because we're both Florida guys. So let's try and do some collaboration.
We you know what we ought to do? Like us Florida men, we ought to go over to what's the range? Okeechobee Shooting Sports.
Oh yeah, I'd be
Unless
down.
Scott invites us to his house to shoot on his range.
I'd be down to go there, Okeechobee.
I think I'm actually closer to Scott than you are, Rich. Not like personally, just in the just in the
Dude, you can
distance.
have that. You can win that metric. I'm okay.
No. Just because I have an idea where he is, I'm a little bit like in with distance. Like distance wise, I'm a little bit closer to him.
I've never built a 1022.
I have. It's
I've
fine.
never built a 1022. I may have
What the
shot one.
heck?
I used
Rich.
to have one and I sold it.
Rich, what did you do?
Yeah. Why do we have a
What do
plane
A plane
crash?
crash.
So
Oh,
Crump and I may have been messing around with the
F-
AI here earlier.
I thought about doing a for this thing, but then it came and went real quick. Kind
Okay.
of a rat rod post-apocalyptic, all kinds of metal put together rifle build. Just
Hey, hey,
Like a
hey,
steampunk.
fence,
hey,
yeah,
Rick.
fence post handguard and all that kind of stuff like that. And
I
I
love
could
that.
I
I
keep
could
on
do
getting
it.
warnings that Rich's camera has low FPS.
Dude, I was just about to
yeah.
say that's why I started laughing.
I keep getting warnings. My camera has low FPS too.
Are you also getting the big yellow warning?
Yes.
Hold on, is that 9 warnings?
No, I think it's 9 FPS.
I believe that. You're
Interesting.
like a freaking like a corner store oh my goodness. Dude, that is terrible.
This is why you have to have a. You should just do a Mac there, Rich.
I got 3 Macs around me. I was gonna plug the Mac in and do it, but
You know, I don't have any Macs, but you know what I do have? Whoopsh. Definition knives, 8CR13, MOV steel, the bird shot will be available for sale in the next 7 to 10 days, depending on traffic and weather.
All right, and with
in
that, we're gonna
hurricanes.
get out of here. So thank
All
you
right.
guys so much. Check out Shooting Gallery as Shooting Gallery on YouTube. We got DLD After Dark there. You have the Flying One, Flying Rich. You have Dirtfoot Racing and Safety Harbor Firearms as well on YouTube. Subscribe to all these guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. And with that, we are going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, spade and neuter your dogs, please.
Yeah, and get to your local homie shelter.
Build.
And with that, we are getting out of here. I will see you guys on the flip side.
Manana.
So hold
Nice.
on. All right, during this broadcast,
Hold on, it's
I
still
want.
live.
Are we
So
still
don't
during the
say anything
broadcast?
stupid.
Yeah, whatever you're about to say, remember we're gonna do that.
Still freaking alive. I thought it said we're not. We're still on.
Yeah, it says we're still live.